And we're back for another episode review of Miss Marvel, Series 1, Episode 4. The title of this episode is called Seeing Red. This is the best episode so far of the show. I think it's better than the three previous episodes of the show so far. I think the show so far has been disappointing. Weaker than Moon Knight. I think this episode picked up some momentum. Like, the first three episodes were slow. It's just like the story has been slow. I heard people really don't like the show. I don't want to get into it. But this episode I really like. There's a lot to talk about. Because the show's got about, I think they've got about two more episodes to go. We're kind of halfway there until the show ends on, was it the 16th of July? So we're in the really the 2nd of July. This episode was broadcast on the 29th of June, so late June. It's like by the time this episode is recorded, we're in Sunday. So yeah, it's day before America's Independence Day. So the Titans review will be on America's Independence Day. So this is a day before. Anyway, so this episode is about Kamala going to Karachi in Pakistan to be with her grandma or nanny to find out the situation with the train back in the partition days. Anyway, so introduce new characters like Kareem. So I like the fight scene. You can tell there was like the fight scene in this episode brought this episode momentum up a bit, But that's not really saying too much, Then you can tell it's not really focused on storytelling. I get they're trying to focus more on storytelling. Sometimes, when Titans did it in the first series, that was cool. But this, I think, I don't know, it didn't really feel the vibe. That's just me. Anyway, so Kareem, that's the new character of this episode. Had this fight scene with Kamala, and throwing I think he's throwing daggers, part of the Red Daggers, this group. He had some good lines in his episodes. They kind of like had some chemistry. He said chemistry, some banter. He said to Kamala like, "How do you learn to?" Oh no, Kamala said to Kareem that, "How do you learn to jump like that, Ninja Turtle? How you learn yours, Donkey Kong?" I kind of laughed at that. And also he referenced the Terminator. Says, He says, "Come with me if you want to live." That was from Terminator 2. I need to review that. I like that movie. Anyway, so and also they went to the like the lair, the hideout. They call it, what's it called? The red. What's it called? The Red Daggers. They call like and, Kamala says, "Red Daggers. Where you from? A Pakistan? What's it? A Pakistani boy band? Not quite. They're having like Chinese food, and why is this hot soup is so red? It's supposed to be." And he said like, "Why do you Americans find a way to whitewash Chinese food? Tell me, how do you find that red scarf enough to cover your big mouth?" I kind of like the banter. They're not like talking shit at each other, but it's kind of funny. But anyway, so we got like more of a heart moment between before that. Yeah, Neba knows Kamala's plan to go to Pakistan. I think there was like scene like in the opening scene, like Kamala holding like her soft toy and says, "It's your first time in Pakistan." There's a guy on the plane says about, he said about, "It's your first time in Pakistan. How do you ask? You're holding your stuffed animal type. No, this is a traveling pillow," something like that. And then Naniba says, he can. Oh, she can speak. I thought my dog is not allowed to speak, except asking more Canadian days. And I think like Kamala said to her mom, says about, we're in international, grounding is not acceptable in international waters. I'm guessing why she says, you can't ground me yeah, outside America. Yeah, they're American, but what's her? The actress name is Imran Farani. She's actually from Canada. It's like yeah, and also Kareem says, do all mass Americans had superpowers? How do you know I'm not Canadian? The actor is not from America. He's actually, like I said, from Canada. Anyway, so like Nani said he had this heart to heart moment between her and Kamala about like I'm still figuring out who I am. My passport says Pakistan. My roots from India. I think it says it's a border. It's a border of border marks blood and pain. People trying to find identity and have an idea what an old Englishman had. I think old Englishman referring to Winston Churchill. So yeah, it was. I think it was a hard time. It was the partition, like the whole stuff between India and Pakistan. Was it in the night? Is it the 40s and 60s? Between the 1940s and the 90s. I think it was like during the World War II. I don't know much about it, but anyway, so so you also had the heart to heart moment between Noniba and her mom. Yeah, they had this massage. You call that as massage, or you just find your frustration to take it out on me. You can tell her mom wants her own mom to consider to move to America with her. I thought you travel halfway a world to get away from me. I'm not trying to get away from you. I needed a change. I'm getting shunned by the neighbors about my crazy mom theory, and I think it's about the whole situation with Aisha. Um, I thought you could share my theories. I don't need, or share, what was it? Share my stories. I think the neighbor says I don't want. I need a mother. I'm guessing like I don't know. Maybe they lost connections, something like that. I can't remember. I'm moving on, man. If I remember trying to remember that line too much, I end up like it bothers me. But I'm guessing like you're basically I think it said about I'm referring that I don't need I need a mother. Mother don't need these theories. Tell about. I think you said about like something about fantastic theories. I think yeah, it's something to do with Aisha. So anyway, we got more about like Aisha or was it Najma and her people. They're not from. They said like they want the bangle to open. Like I feel like Waleed says they only want the bangle to release their own will into ours. There's nothing left. So I think they're trying to get the bangle. They're not really. You can tell they're not They're not going home. I think they're going to use it for their own purpose. Yeah, they cannot. They got captured by this group. They were going after Kamala. I don't think that we're getting much about them. I think what's the point? It's just what's the point bringing them in the show? Why could you just like I just simply don't get it. I don't know, man. This is kind of like a red herring. They're not focused on the gang who's getting after Kamala. It's more focused on Najima. It's just for me. I think it's a bit of a red herring. So anyway, so she's got the mask on. This is set up like she's going to be Miss Marvel. I'm gonna say in my previous episodes reviews so far. I'm gonna say it more times until the show ends. I'm guessing some guys can say you stole that from Captain Marvel. They're gonna say oh my God, it's Moon Knight, and then Kamala says I'm not Moon Knight. I'm Miss Marvel, and then some guy says you stole that from Captain Marvel. I'm gonna predict that right now. I'm gonna predict that, but I don't think But anyway, so yeah, and also she had a nightmare. Something like there's clips from the fight scenes from the previous episode. Said you need to find that train, and you can tell like this show is all about Indian and Pakistani culture. Like with Moon Knight, it's all about ancient Egypt culture. This is all about Indian and Pakistani culture. Yeah, I'm talking about like all about the shows. WandaVision is about magic. Um, like Loki is about also magic, but at the same time, it's about time traveling. Yeah, yeah, go from the yeah, it's time traveling, but actually, it's not really time traveling. It's basically going through the multiverse. That's Loki. That's all about Loki. Let's see. And Falcon and Winter Soldier and Hawkeye is like down to earth. Yeah, and this show is about it's Indian and Pakistani culture, Southeastern culture. So yeah, while he got killed, I don't know. I'm going to he's not really an important character. He got killed by Nightmare. They were fighting in the balcony. Trying to save Kareem and Kamala. I think it was the guy with the bald head. You know, they kind of did. It's really like Nightmare's ditch his own son Carman. He said after they escape, they say, oh, he's not coming with us. He made his choice. I'm guessing he's not really like he's turning on Kamala. He's I'm gonna use wrestling terms by the way. He's a baby face, and Nightmare's a heel. He's just a heel. He confirmed his heel. She confirmed her heel turn in the last episode. Their goal's getting the bangle. I think I gotta think Cameron's gonna stop Nightmare. I'm guessing I don't know what's gonna do until the what's gonna happen to the end. We still not find out about the train. Anyway, so yeah, Walid got killed by Nightmare. Yeah, she stabbed her in the back with I don't know what that was. It some swords or something. Anyway, so we gotta help. I think he said you gotta help me. Yeah, I think he said you gotta help him. It's a bit too late. He's not she's crying, but I think he just not realize she didn't realize. You can tell Kamala's got thrust into this situation that's she never done this, never realized she's not gonna kill Nightmare. She's just finding out the truth. I got a feeling that I got to think Naniba, Kamala's mom's gonna find out about the bangle. It's I got to see they're gonna be having a good relationship. I think Nakia knows. I think this is going down to the wire. But anyway, so they had this fight. They had this fight. I think when Nightmare hit the bangle, Kamala going into this going back in time. I think it was someone finding out about Aisha and Sana, about what happens in partition. Was it partition? I think Wally said about James and was it clandestines are different. It's not like the dims from the stories you heard. He said it's not like Thor is traveling through or fall through the Himalayas. He's a dim or Jin. No, it's basically a Jin. It's funny. Jin is supposed to be an alcoholic. Alcohol. What? I'm moving on, man. But anyway, so yeah, we're getting more. I think we're getting more information. Find out the truth in the next episode. That's that's on the 6th of July. So we've got about. No, it's not 16th of July. I think it's somewhere about 6th of July. I think 6th of July is this Wednesday. So we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's the 13th of July. The show ends. So I gotta tell you, we don't know much about this group. The group going after Kamala. Are they bad? Like I said, red herring. This is a red herring. I think Kamala's crushes on Cameron, but I don't see this character being a love interest storyline. It's just it's an origin story. It's just find out who she really is. This show is just setting up the next the next Captain Marvel movie that comes out next year. It's also just going to set up the next Avengers movie. The Avengers reassemble. I think my predictions that Kamala's gonna be there. I think Kate Bishop. You gotta have Kaylee Stanfield, man, and Florence Pugh. If they recast them, that'd be fucking stupid because they're good. they're good. So anyway, I don't know who's gonna be in it. I feel like Thor's gonna be the. I think like Thor's the old veteran. The members of the last original Avengers, and is don't know if Clinton stick around. I don't know if Jeremy Renner's sticking around because I think he said in interviews like he had a whole idea. He really likes that whole idea to do another series. You say you thought Hawkeye is Jeremy Renner's swan song, but I don't know. You know, I don't know. If Sam's gonna be in it. This is I don't know because I think the next Avengers movie that'll likely be the next phase. Maybe Phase 5. We don't know what film's gonna be in Phase 5. We haven't got because this month we got Thor 4. We got the next Black Panther movie comes out in November. Yeah, we got She Hulk. We got I don't know. She's gonna be in the next new Avengers movie, whether it's coming out. There's plenty of movies. There's plenty of shows coming out. Not a bit. I'm not looking forward to Fantastic Four. I think this episode um not episode shit. I forgot. I had a brain freeze moment. I said this episode. This movie. Fantastic Four. I think it'll be in the same situation as the last Fantastic Four movie from 2015. I don't know, man. You can tell we're halfway there. Phase 4, man. I think so far Phase 4's been good. I think it's been real good. You know, this, also it's not just this episode just came out on Wednesday. 2 days ago. They released the final two episodes of Series 4 of Stranger Things. I haven't even seen it. People were upset about the series finale. Like I said, I haven't seen Stranger Things. Falling 2 yet. I gotta find. I need to watch and find out, man. I think it's Well, I found out today. Today's not the second, it's the third. Sorry. So yeah. But by the way, it just came out 2 days ago. Look, I might do a future Stranger Things show review in the future. But anyway, yeah. There's a lot to talk about. One more to clear. One more to basically end this, wrap up this episode review. Yeah, I like the sights of of Pakistan. With Kamala, going to. I think there's one market store. She was trying to get a red dress. Some guy said about 500 rupees. You can tell it's I think 500 rupees is about probably 20, 50 quid in British pounds, but in I think in American dollars, you're probably like 20, 30 bucks. I don't really know. I think he bribed a photographer, says about, you want this picture, you want this money, tell me about this train station. I thought she's gonna get conned because you gotta be very careful if you go abroad. There's a lot of con man. They think like, oh, you want a prize, where you from? They're just there for money. I don't know if it's benefits. They're unemployed. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, I think there's one scene. Kamala and the cousins and the cousins' friends. I think in a bonfire eating food, sing-alongs. I don't know what the song they're singing. Probably in I don't know Hindu. There's some of the characters speaking a bit of Punjabi or Hindu or Urdu, whatever the language is. It's not Arabic. It's I think Pakistan. That's more. They speak like Punjabi and Hindi. Hindi. I don't know. It's Hindi, Punjabi. It's one or the other. So I don't know. But anyway, and also they did a callback to the first episode with Kamala. Failed the driving test because she drove the car backwards, smashed the driver instructions car, like the front part of the car, and so it says what's it called, Bishma, and some guy stacking up the lorries, the drinks in I think it was a lorry. We call it a lorry if you're from the UK, or a truck driver, I think it was a juice truck. But anyway, so it's a good callback. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. So far we have halfway there. We got 5 or 6 episodes to go. Five. We got episode 5 and episode 6 still to come. 5 comes out this Wednesday. So far, this show has been, like I said, I saw people do not like the show. The show's got about 95% of Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes giving it 95%. To me, I don't really give it 95%. I give it about probably a bit. I probably give it about probably 50%, not 50 or 60%. If I give it a star rating, I give it 2.5, or I don't give it 3.5. I give it just 2. Okay show, wasn't, I think it's the weakest. I feel like I put it bottom. I think for me, if I put it top to bottom, I put WandaVision number 1, and this is the 7th show. So WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, and this 7. So this is 7th. WandaVision is, I put it top. So you got WandaVision top and the show bottom. So far we still got the She-Hulk show that comes out next month, and then we got the Secret Invasion show, and then Guardians of the Galaxy is doing a Christmas special. So, and I think we got the Warriors of Wakanda show. That's I'm guessing this is weird. I think this show will take place after the second Black Panther movie that comes out in November. So we got a lot of shows let to come. After these shows, I watch all these shows from Phase 4. I'm gonna rank them to best to worst. This is likely to be the worst. I think the bottom tier so far has to be this show, Moon Knight. I said Loki. Loki was a good show, but I think that the series finale brought it down. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this review of my review of Series 1, Episode 4. Sorry, I say Series 1 because likely it's not getting the second series, but I don't know because Loki's getting the second series. What If, don't know. I think they're just doing the zombie show. That comes out probably next week. Not next week, next year. Sorry, because the second series of Loki comes out next year, so we can't wait. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed my review of Series 1, Episode 4. Of Ms. Marvel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button, click the like, click the bell. Subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube for more wrestling videos and more. And next time reviewing another superhero show, reviewing the 4th episode of the 2nd series of Titans. So that comes out on America's Independence Day, the 4th of July. So stay tuned for that. So this is Central Man officially signing out. Check you later, folks.